Free weights versus machines. Which ones are better? That's going to be the topic for today. By the way, my name is Boris Kish and welcome to my channel. This is one of the most often debates that are going in the gym, and this is a pretty good one, an interesting one. And I would like to tell you my personal experience again, as always. What to choose, because there in modern gyms there is a huge amount of machines that you can use. There are also a lot of old school free weights. A lot of old schoolers would say free weights are the best. That way you can build the best amount of muscle mass, big thick muscle mass. Then again, some people say, machines are not so powerful, for overall muscle development. They cannot give you what free weights are doing. And I'm going to tell you, again, as I always said, my honest opinion. So first of all, when I started, I was doing 50-50. This is what my first coach taught me. I like working out on machines, but the best results that I personally had were by doing free weights, by doing bench presses, by lifting, dumbbells, by doing squats, by doing deadlifts. I was not doing a lot of deadlifts in my career, but I really like them. By doing pretty much everything that is possible with free weights. And I thought that machines are kind of much more for definition, to bring out the details, to shape and to sculpture muscle even better. So, there is a theory that machines are more for definition, though it's not the truth. Both are really great. But if you are a beginner and if you really want to put decent amount of muscle mass, thick mass, even if you're a woman or a girl and you want to improve your legs, your glutes, your overall physique, I would always suggest free weights, by my opinion, mostly, because this is how I function. But then again, I'm not Mr. Perfect. I'm not Mr. I have answer for everything that is 100% holy grail. I'm going to tell you what worked for me. And yes, when I'm closer to the contest, or when I was closer to the contest, I was adding machines a bit more, because I strongly believe that they're helping me into achieving better definition. But then again, if I could choose between machines or free weights, if I could only choose one option, I would definitely choose free weights. But there are also days when I come to the gym and I feel that I'm really exhausted. I had a tough day. I don't feel so good. I don't feel so powerful. I'm not mentally so motivated. And when I feel like that, I grab the machines. To be quite honest to you, for example, if I feel that, today is not the day for working out, but I still want to go anyway, and I'm afraid that I might get injured because I feel that I'm not in such a good muscle-mind connection on that day, I would prefer that to work with the machines on that day. And God bless them for existing. So especially if you have a good gym that has maybe hammer strength machines or something like that, those machines are really fantastic. But on the other side, if let's say I'm on a cycle and if I want really to improve something or to develop, let's say, bigger triceps or bigger biceps, or to put more size on my calves, I would definitely force free weights more. when I was looking a lot of my colleagues, what are they doing? I mean, the colleagues that were competitive bodybuilders and also in the super heavyweight category, mostly like I was, I can tell you that, what they were doing was also kind of 50-50. There were people who did more machines. There were also people who did more free weights. I also know bodybuilder. I don't know him. I liked at his prime time to look Paul Dillette. If you heard about him, I think that he's not competing anymore. He's running his own federation. At least he was the last time when I saw him online, and he had an amazing physique. He this was like a Mr. Olympia potential, by my opinion. He had everything. He even had the nickname Jurassic Paul Dillette. I mean, when I saw him, this is what, like, mass with class. Tiny weights, bright shoulders, super round muscle bellies. He was like like somebody who is not from this planet. And what I read about him, again, I don't know him personally, I don't know is this true or not, but what I read and what I saw most of his video, he was a huge fan of only machines. So, I mean, he had a body that was, for me, definitely a body that could be Mr. Olympia, and he did machines only. On the other side, if you would like to, as I said, my opinion again, I would say free weights all day, but don't want to sound like a hypocrite, don't want to jump in my own mouth. I also do both, and there are days when I really feel like shit, and then I do machines only. So, as I said, God bless them for existing. And again, free weights, I think if you do proper squatting or proper bench press or proper deadlift, this is going to improve your core muscle, and your body has to kind of, those motoric capabilities have to be fully synchronized, and the body gets strong all at once at the same time. I mean, there is a saying, you are as strong as your weakest link, and when you're doing free weights, you're kind of sending, your brain sends the body, to the body the signal that everything has to be super strong. I mean, you cannot do, let's say, proper squats if you cannot do proper squats if you are only on some machine, on Smith machine or whatever. When you're doing proper squats, when you're going really down, your abdominals are working, your glutes, your full legs, your calves, even the upper body, even the traps and the shoulders, everything, to do the movement properly. But then again, as I said, I'm now with 40 because I'm older, and my knees are signalizing me that, squats are too much for them. I'm not going to again sound like somebody who is selling you BS. I prefer to do legs on the machine mostly because at the moment I'm not planning to put more size on them just to maintain, and neither am I planning the comeback. So the conclusion to all of this, the best system is if you combine both, but I would also give advantage to the free weight, but that doesn't mean that machines have any kind of less value, by my opinion. You still have to see what's best for you and what's giving you the best results. So machine are, like tools for final polish and optimization, but you first have to make a form that you're able to polish at the end. Tell me your opinion about this video in the comment section. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, because I would like to help more people like you. Till next time, bye.